Hi, and welcome back to Unboxed Imagination. I'm Chanel. I know it's been a while since we connected, um, but I wanted to come on here to let you know that always thinking about you, and I would like to bring you a new bedtime story in the series. Now, I hope you've been enjoying the series of bedtime stories for parents and that you've been taking advantage of the opportunity. It'd be great to hear how this has been blessing you. So please do leave a comment below and let me know how this has blessed you, if it has blessed you, and whether you'd like to see more of these stories. So, as per usual, before we begin, I'd like you to take the opportunity just to ground yourself. So ensure that you're sitting comfortable, that your spine is aligned, so you're sitting upright and you're allowing the air to just flow freely in and out of your diaphragm, in and out of your lungs. I'm going to invite you just to take a few deep breaths for the count of 4 in and breathing out for 4. When you are ready, let's begin. And again. And one more time. I hope you're feeling just a little more relaxed than when we first began. I'm going to invite you to gently just tap your body from your head and maybe down to your thighs where you're sitting. So when you're ready, just gentle taps. You can follow my lead. So we're going to start at the top of our heads. And then we're just going to tap round to the front. Just waking our bodies up. I'm going to invite you to, again, we're going to do some more breathing, but this time we're going to breathe and restrict, breathe and restrict. So it will look something like this. So breathing in. So we're breathing and we're restricting the air, breathing out quite swiftly. Breathing in, restricting the air by breathing out quite swiftly. And then at the end, we're going to take a nice elongated breath out. So again, I'll go first. Notice there's a natural thrust that happens if you're sat upright. It's almost as if you're deflating like a balloon. You know, when a balloon deflates, it sort of goes all over the place. So just fully allow the breath to take hold of your body. And if it needs to push back, providing that you have a sufficient amount of space, please do allow that to happen. So let's do that one more time. Wonderful. We shall begin tonight's story, which is called The Mountain Within. There once was a woman named Leah who found herself standing before a mountain. It wasn't made of stone or soil, but of life, the endless to-do list, the silent worries that crept in at night, the dreams she tucked away because they felt too far to reach. From where she stood, the mountain felt impossible. Too tall, too heavy, too much. She closed her eyes and whispered, Lord, I don't know how to climb this. And in the quiet of her heart came a gentle voice. You don't climb alone. Take one step. I'll meet you there. So Leah began. One step, then another. Some days her feet felt sure, the air was light and the sky was bright. Other days, fog wrapped around her like doubt, and the path disappeared beneath her feet. She stumbled, sometimes crawled, but she kept moving, guided not by sight, but by trust. Along the way, she began to notice small things she had once missed. The stillness of the morning lights, the quiet strength in her breath, the whisper of grace in every weary prayer. Little by little, her fear loosened its grip. The higher she climbed, the lighter she became. Not because the mountain had changed, but because she had. When Leah finally reached the top, she expected to find a finish line, but instead she found peace. The mountain hadn't been a punishment, it had been a pathway, one that carved faith into her bones and hope into her heart. She looked out and smiled through the tears. What once felt impossible had become her testimony. The same God who had called her to climb had strengthened every step along the way. And here is a scripture to finish. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And that can be found in Psalm 121, verse 1 to 2. And here's a final scripture. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights. That is also found in Psalm 18, verse 33. So tonight, dear one, if the mountain still looms, so tonight, dear one, if the mountain still looms before you, take heart. You don't have to conquer it in a day. Just take the next step in faith. Your strength is growing. Your faith is blooming. And your breakthrough, though unseen, is already on its way. Rest now. You are climbing with grace, and the mountain is moving beneath your feet. I hope this story tonight has blessed you. And I hope it reminds you that there are no mountains or problems as we know them, challenges, difficulties that you cannot overcome. You just need to remember who you are, whose you are, and the strength you carry. And always remember, you do not have to see the whole staircase to make the first step. That is one of my favorite quotes from Martin Luther King. I want to bid you good night and God bless, and I'll see you very soon.
I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about our Self-Care Saturday events. This is 1 hour of your time online with like-minded individuals where I'll share some self-care tips. It's a time to just spend time in a peaceful environment where you'll set intentions and be amongst others who are also looking for peace and restoration. If you are interested in joining this event, our next one will be on Saturday, the 22nd of November. I'll put the link below. I look forward to serving you.